We have today's Jolly Good Fella coming up. We have lashing for gorgeous music coming up. Lovely to have your company this morning. Hello.
Giant cable of Asia was delayed.
I'm sure you'll be amazed. Big fun to be kept by everyone. It's up to you. Surely can't be done. I do what I'm told. Just one try, and you two will blow. It's all.
Is the video working now? I started the video about an hour ago, but obviously it wasn't coming through. So I've just rebooted it and talking to myself again. Thank you.
Good morning, 6:07 on a Friday morning, chic and le freak, and I hope you're feeling utterly gorgeous and wonderful in every possible way. Now that's a little bit optimistic, and of course your radio's feeling kind of...
Morning, Stan. I did turn the video on when you sent the text, but obviously it wasn't working, so I ended up having to reboot the PC. I don't know what's going on. Does funnies like that every now and then. Kept on beeping at me. So I ain't got a clue why it was beeping, but it was.
that we all have to deal with. And, you know, it's so difficult for babies, and you know, it sort of punches you back. I suppose you suddenly remember what it felt like when you were at kindergarten yourself. I remember there's a fellow called Alvin Zeltzer. If he's listening to this, shame be upon your head, Alvin Zeltzer. He used to pinch me during the skipping, and not in a good way. I mean, I enjoyed that quite a lot when I was a bit older, but I didn't enjoy it when I was 2 and a half at the Union Church of Totteridge Nursery School. Not at all. And I remember it. I was most affronted. What was this fellow doing pinching me? Anyway, so the baby, the grandbaby, made a cup of tea. And the was summarily rejected it. He did not want it. Tea, how delicious. Not at all. Not any of it. He was naughty and offended and insulted and grunted and very hurt and trampled underfoot, and I had to be summoned to the rescue in the afternoon to reenact the whole thing. I was saying, you can imagine, you offer someone a cup of tea and they don't want it. I said, shrug your shoulders. I wish you could see me. I'm doing a wonderful shrug, lovely listener. And I said, shrug your shoulders, and you just said, so you don't want tea. What do you want? You want chicken soup? What do you want? Toilet paper? I was trying to make him laugh because he looked so terribly abashed by the whole thing. Our question this morning was, who is my neighbour? Very biblical. We came over incredibly biblical. And the replies were quite biblical. Just as Kenny said, our neighbours are saints. Look what happened to our fence yesterday. It was so windy, it fell down into their garden. They said it was fine and not to worry about getting a new one until we could. Bless them. Driving to work then with my colleague. So if you could say hi, that would be fabulous. Hello to Kenny and colleague. We thought you might like to know, listen to this is rather marvellous, we thought you might like to know that after getting engaged on James's birthday on your show on the 30th of February last year, James and I are soon to get married. Let's just reenact for you and recreate for you what happened last year. Well, Lindsay, this is your chance to wish your boyfriend, James Turner, today's jolly good friend, born this day, the 13th of February 1983, a very happy birthday.
Okay, well, James, I really hope you have a good birthday today. I've got a little surprise outing for us tonight as well. I'm so proud of everything that you achieved and all the commitment you showed to your work and to your running. You've always supported me so much through years of teacher training and working and stressful years. And I know we're going to have lots more happy birthdays together. So I've actually got quite a big question for you.
Don't matter, Stan. I'm used to talking to myself. I do that a lot.
I'm not very good in the morning, so it might take him a little while. I'm just looking at the door open any second.
Gosh, so am I. What's he saying? Yes, hooray! So she says, we're soon to get married. We're actually tying the knot a year to the day after I proposed to James on Radio 2, Saturday the 30th of 2016. Another birthday treat for him. At least he'll not forget our anniversary. To top it all, she says, we're also expecting our first child. So there'll be a special little baby bump at the wedding with us too. The wedding is in Sarrett, Hertfordshire. She says, thank you so much for having us on the show. That's Lindsay and James. How lovely. We hope you live happily ever after, Lindsay and James. What does Pete Waterman have to say on the subject?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, I agree with you.
Your empty hands in these scars. Take my cause I'm gonna stand by you. You won't make a lot of smoke in your eyes. It hurts. I know it's hurting, but it's not right.
Meaning was I turned the video when I put the video on this morning. I was talking to you lot, and I thought, as usual, none of them are responding, Ms. Blogits. See, that's a problem, see? I never know if the video's working or not, because most of the time people sit there and don't type anything. So I never know if it's, if I'm being heard or not. Anyway, just about to come off the motorway 2 miles and then cut across to Hazelmere. 25 miles to go.
Rachel Platten and Stand By Me. But hold a second, isn't that David Rodigan?
This is David Rodigan, and you're listening to Vanessa Feltz's Roaring Reggae Friday.
And Sharon and Marv, missing you. Today's Roaring Reggae Friday. Hope you enjoyed it. The FA Cup on the BBC.
That cheer. It's going to be our year.
The whole town's back. Yes, I'm doing fine, thank you very well indeed. Now we're talking about today's Jolly Good 7, and it is your girlfriend, Sabina Binder. She was born on this very day, the 8th of January 1985. She's 31 years old today. You're here to say, well, she's a most extraordinarily talented girl, and I know she is because of the pictures that you sent me. Tell us all about Sabina, how you met for starters.
Oh, well, yeah, she was married to my local family, having come from Austria.
Yes.
And she came along to martial arts class. I was running, trying to find a way of getting fit, or keeping fit, while I was looking after the kiddies. And fairly well hit it off from there, but it was a good number of years before anything blossomed into romance or whatever.
How long did it take for the romance to blossom, do you think?
Oh, maybe 3.5 years.
So were you shy?
No. Nothing like that at all. Just one of those things. Initially, obviously, Sabina came across here. She was told by her English teacher she never managed to buy a cup of coffee in the UK.
Right.
So English wasn't particularly brilliant when she arrived. Over the last 9 years, that's changed quite a bit. She's now absolutely fluent in English and has qualified just last year as a teacher for English as a foreign language.
Well, that's amazing. Gosh, what a turnaround from barely being able to order a cup of coffee to teaching you, because that's phenomenal.
Oh, exactly.
Testament to her talent and also her persistence and also her intelligence, I suppose. But boy, does she have a wide range of talents. I mean, in the pictures you've sent me, you're going to have to just, I feel a bit like Mary Berry this morning with these pictures. I mean, cake, it would be an insult to Sabina to say that she makes cakes, because they're not just cakes, are they?
No, it's definitely works of art for people who are looking for something a wee bit special.
I mean, one of the pictures you sent is an exquisitely iced cake. It is covered with a veritable garden of blooming roses and primroses, and it really is utterly exquisite. But the one that fascinates me is the one that one of these sort of raised beds in an allotment. And I'm looking at. These are all made by Sabina, aren't they? One of them's a bed with cabbages and turnips. One is a bed with cauliflowers. One is a bed with carrots, and one is a bed with asparagus. Another one has pumpkins in it. There's a garden bench. There's a rake. There's a hoe. There's a fence. There's grass. She's just remarkable. Has she thought of entering Bake Off?
Yes, and she didn't get anywhere.
She didn't get anywhere, seriously?
No, she didn't even get contacted to find out if she wanted to go on the show itself, she just applied, didn't hear back.
Don't you think she should have another bash at it, though? She's so
She is, yeah.
She really is. And
the cake you mentioned there, is one that's made for my dad's 70th, just back in November.
Oh, God, he must have been bowled over by this. What did he say?
Yeah. Well, not a lot, really. My dad has a difficult with the words when he gets emotional.
Oh, I see.
And he was dead chuffed off.
And every little child listening to the programme will be very, very envious of this frozen cake, because this is an absolute beauty, isn't it? With the snowman and all the frosty icing and everything. So she's amazing, and she doesn't just bake. She doesn't just work. She doesn't just teach English as a foreign language, but she also is an amazing knitter.
Yeah, she knits socks and jumpers and clothes and crochets a lot of things. She did a lot of snowflakes and flowers for friends over the last couple of years, for decorations and so on.
Gosh, what an amazing lady she is. Well, you said that the thing that's really going to get to her today, and she's going to thoroughly enjoy the birthday, and you're going to celebrate it together, but she is going to miss her family at home in Austria.
Oh yes, definitely, yeah. Our brother, I've mentioned to you, our brother and sister-in-law, Michael and Andy, they live over here, they live in Edinburgh. However, all the rest of the family are back home in Austria.
Well, this is your chance to wish your girlfriend today's jolly good day. By the way, where is she? I haven't asked you that yet, have I? Where is she?
No, she's actually in bed at the moment. She's we opened the presents and had a hot chocolate with marshmallows.
Oh,
A warmer up on this chilly morning.
oh, now you're talking. Let me get one of those here. Wow. Okay, well, she's listening. She's going to hear every word you say. Your lovely girlfriend, Sabina Bindis, so talented. This is her birthday. She was born this day, the 8th of January 1985. She's our jolly good fellow. Your chance to wish her happy birthday on the radio.
Happy birthday, sweetheart. You know that I love you with all my heart. I have done for a long time. And I just want to wish you all the best for your birthday and all the best for the coming year. And I suppose I should say that as well. Alice Beaver is a good birthday, back myself.
Well done, well done. Do you have any idea if the song was number one on the day she was born?
Yes.
Go on then.
A bit Christmassy. It's Do They Know It's Christmas, I believe.
It certainly is. You introduced it beautifully. Love to the both of you. Hope you have a wonderful day today. Hear a Band-Aid and Do They Know It's Christmas? Bye.
Bye. Thanks, miss.
It's Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid. Christmas time. We let in light and we vanish shade. Our world may be better now. Your arms around the world at Christmas time. Pray for the other one at Christmas time. But when you're having fun, there's no one like your breakthrough. And it's the word of love that you feel. We're the only one that knows. The people and the Christmas bells all that each time. Well, tonight when God is there instead of you, and there always know that I this Christmas time, the greatest gift they'll get this year is life. There's nothing ever goes. Do they know it's Christmas time? You do praise the Lord as you are. You do that underneath that collar. Do they know it's Christmas time?
Added the hip hip parade to all our birthday listeners this morning, including Melanie Chalmers Gibson. A very happy 45th birthday to you, Melanie. Nikki Russell in Norfolk wants to wish her lovely big brother Duncan Hayward from Worthing a wonderful 60th birthday. Happy 6th birthday, Victoria Thompson. Victoria, have a lovely day. This comes with loads and loads of love from your mum, Jo. And Jill Carpenter's emailed to wish her very good friend Zoe Brading from Cambridge a very happy birthday. Jill says she's really looking forward to spending your birthday with you, Zoe. And this says, hi Vanessa, can you give a big shout out to my youngest brother of 7, Graham Parkham. A very happy birthday from all of us in Burton-on-Trent, with many thanks from Jane Lovett. And now we're looking for Monday's Jolly Good Fellow. So if your birthday is the 11th of January, we love somebody born on January the 11th. We need an email, bfeltz at bbc.co.uk. We need your name, we need your phone number, but most importantly your date of birth, so you can check out the song that was number 1 on the day that you were born. Well, according to Honey Rider at any rate, what have we only got tonight?
The room is cold and the silence screams. You said something that didn't mean.
to the proud, and we stand our ground. We stay like because what we miss. Nobody learns or admits they're wrong. Gotta forgive, find a way for moving on. Don't wanna waste another moment of desire. Why can't we just apologize? Turn up the lights on hand.
Thank you so much for text and emails all week. You have made it a delightful first working week of 2016. Thank you so much. Thanks to producer Kerry for all her efforts and endeavours to keep the show on the road. Sarah Cox is coming up next. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Lots of love. Young and beautiful, if you want to be loved. This is BBC Radio 2, online on digital radio and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 6:30. Good morning, this is Tom Sanders. New official guidelines say there's no safe level for drinking alcohol. The first major review of NHS advice for 20 years recommends a weekly limit roughly equivalent to 7 pints of beer or 7 standard glasses of wine for men and women. Dozens of people have been rescued from their flooded homes in snow and freezing temperatures in the town of Inverurie near Aberdeen. They were moved to safety when the River Don overflowed its banks after heavy rain. There's been more volatile trading on China's stock market. In Shanghai, the main index rose nearly 3%, then promptly fell again. The Dow Jones in New York has had its worst 4-day start to the year in more than a century. 2 Iraqi nationals suspected of being part of a gang that smuggled up to 20 migrants a night into the UK from Belgium are due in court in central London this morning. The Belgian authorities want the men extradited to face charges there. And the weather forecast: rain, sleet and snow in the northeast with sunny spells and showers elsewhere, and breezy with gales in the far north. That's the BBC News for now. Our next at 7 o'clock.
Thanks, Tom. It's a bit frosty this morning. How are you?
Anybody who is, anybody who soon walk through that door. After that sand, glance when speak easy. You'll find you a table if you want just one more. Just that sand, in a canvas man. Speak easy. Once you get your feel the picture. That same page from work, but it's your own sweet home. Anybody who is, anybody who is.
Welcome on to the show.
All the old paintings on the tomb, they do this bad time, don't you know? If you move too quick, go away. Everybody's falling down like a domino. One side diamond, by the night, they got the money on a bet. All across the dial, go away. Everybody's just that he's on his cigarette. All I like to do is walk like an Egyptian. The fun which resist, take their trays of tin around and they cross the floor. They've got the moves, oh, you drop your drinks and they bring you more. All the kids so sick of books, they're like the funk and the mailman. When the buzzer rings, oh, they're walking like an Egyptian. All the kids in the marketplace say, walk like an Egyptian.
street, then you're back. Shift your up, then you pull it back. Much parking all the way. Track the clothes on the Cadillac. If you wanna find all the cops are hanging out in the donut shop, they singing and dance away. Ripping the foot down the block. I'm Japanese, and the party boys call the Kremlin. And the Chinese know they walk the line like Egyptian. All the cops in the donut shop say, walk like an Egyptian.
Thank you very much to Lady B as she exits the Radio 2 building, walking indeed like an Egyptian. Welcome on to the show. How the devil are you? Good morning. It's a Friday. That is good news. Would it be rather nice to open up the Wide Awake Club? If you'd like to join in with the fun, please. 88291 on the text. Merrily is merrily taking your text right now. Paul is sorting through your emails. Sarah.cox@bbc.co.uk. James is meeting and greeting the guests. Leona Lewis today. Ricky Wilson today. Going to be a big show. Tom is using. Mike Williams is sporting. Lynn's travelling. Gareth is our studio manager, making sure we sound seemingly smooth. Show us your fingers, Gareth. Look at that. Each stitch is the size of a chocolate eclair. And producer Graham's in the hot seat, ready to lead the team all the way through Friday and into the weekend. The bigger the quiz, the bigger the show. Today's quiz, let me see it. We got a big show. Big show. Huge. 88291. Let's get in touch with the show. This is Thomas Brett at 686.
So I guess it's over, baby. Deja vu. Who'd have thought that time won't stop too soon now, girl? The world keeps spinning and yes, I turn myself into a solitary man. Ain't like I'm the only one that's in the shoes that I am.
achievements. You know, sure, it's just approaching 6:40 on a Friday morning, but maybe you've achieved something so far. Because we're welcoming guests into the studio, I thought it only fair that I put on a bit of makeup this morning, but I've discovered that's kind of my achievement. I've tried to get the glam squad in. Thanks for noticing, guys, through there. I thought I'd put on a bit of makeup. Turns out at 5 a.m, skin will not accept makeup. It just wouldn't rub in. It just slid around a bit. Imagine sort of rubbing tinned custard on a windscreen. It was that kind of thing. But I did my best. That's all that matters. You've been doing your best already. Let us know. 88291. You can go in our gallery of achievement this morning. All the business to deal with then, before we crack on with the show proper. Nicole Adams wants to be in the Wide Awake Club. She's been awake for a lot of the night because she blew up lots of balloons yesterday to celebrate her son's 5th birthday today. Happy birthday, son. And one of them popped in the middle of the night and she's not been able to get back to sleep. You are in the club, Nicole. I'm just finishing my grueling 12-hour night shift making chocolate. My weekend is here. Superb, says Martin Quigley in Marlborough. Morning, Sarah. Can I be in the Wide Awake Club? Course day from Skem. He's been on the road since 2 a.m. this morning out on his deliveries. I'm up early. I'm at swimming training with my daughter, Rachel Farrell-Smith. You are in the club. Can I be in the club, please? I'm up early for a business networking event and I'm off to give my 51st pint of blood. That's from Anne Sims. Very good. Just the other day I was saying we should be giving blood on this show and we should do it live on the air one day. Maybe, no. I'm shaking head too. Come on, it'd be great. Set up it. Imagine all that celebrity blood. Ken Bruce. Worthless. It'd be worth more than gold. I'm wide awake because I've got new in buses now. I leave the house at 4:30 a.m. Looking forward to lying though till 5:20 a.m. tomorrow. Woohoo, says Mark from Port Glasgow. Always looking on the bright side. Yvonne Smith up checking the weather and she's off to Aberdeen for her daughter's 18th birthday celebration. Happy birthday, daughter.
New for 2016. The meetings and the sort of high-poweredness of it makes me feel very inadequate.
Michael Gray goes in search of the secrets of success in Hollywood.
Hearing from famous Brits who've taken their trade abroad and triumphed in the ruthless capital city of entertainment, with contributions from Helen Mirren, David Putnam, and it was all about money and power. I don't remember talking about this. And Jenny Agutter.
That it's not part of your nature. It's a little bit difficult to go to the parties and always be up.
Brits in Hollywood with Michael Gray.
Tuesday nights from 10 on BC Radio 2.
Don't tell me you wouldn't watch Famous Blood on Channel 5. Celebrity Blood. This week, Darren Davies visited the clinic.
Oh, she may be weary. And young girls, they do get weary. Wearing that same old shaggy dress, yeah. But when she gets weary, try a little tenderness, yeah. You know she's waiting, just anticipating for things that she'll never let Wow, she's there waiting, without them try a little tenderness. It's not just sentimental, no. She had agreed to care, but the soft words the unspoken so gentle, yeah. It makes it easier to let. You won't be ready. but it's all so easy. All you gotta do is try. All you gotta do is
Otis Radio, try a little attendance on BBC Radio today for on Celebrity Big Blood and Duffy feels faint and Cannonball have eaten all the biscuits angering the other donors. Don't tell me you wouldn't watch Celebrity Big Blood.
Why wouldn't you? You know, I tried to give blood once.
Tell me.
They wouldn't have it. Said, yeah, thanks, we've got enough, yeah. You can move along.
They've never seen it that colour before.
No, thanks. It's fine.
Green, glowing.
Don't bother us.
I've always wanted to go along and do it, and I've never quite got it together.
There's a place around the corner we can go
together.
I've not tried hard enough.
Yeah, should me and you go together?
Well, we'll see if they'll turn me down again.
Did they really turn you down?
No, really, thanks. Step back.
Pinky's been on. He's going to work again. In the rain at the Royal Liverpool University Hospital. People have kind of had enough of this rain vibe.
Yeah,
that's the vibe I'm getting.
It's a bit much.
Michelle from Lancashire says, can I be in the Wide Awake Club, please? I'm coming to terms with having to start ticking the next age box along on forms.
Oh, the next age box. Well, you're over 21 now.
Oh dear, that's what it'll be. Tell you what's quite depressing when you do your online banking or whatever, and you've got to put in your year of birth, and you scroll back, you know, when it makes you keep going. 10 minutes later, what have you got? 10-year-olds taking out accounts? Give me a break. How's it looking, Len?
Well, near Darlington, A1N, southbound, it's blocked by an accident. 4 vehicles involved in this one. It's junction 58 to 57. 57 is the A66M at Darlington. M6 southbound, 2 lanes are closed by an accident. Junction 27 to 26 at the M58. Got an accident on the M5 as well if you're travelling south from junction 26 to 27, Wellington to Tiverton, where 2 lanes are closed. Now, air news. Aberdeen International Airport, we've got some disruption. There's a problem with the runway. You should check the status of your flight before travelling. Looking at the trains, there's flooding between Aberdeen and Dundee. That means no trains are able to run between those stations, so that's affecting ScotRail, Cross Country and Virgin Trains East Coast. Great Western Railway between Liscard and Loo. They've got a replacement bus service running because of flooding, and as has Arriva Trains Wales. Again, buses running instead of trains between Llandudno Junction and Blaenau to Stiniog, backward more half an hour.
Thank you. Robin Stephen is just echoing the thoughts of the nation. End of the first week back, getting used to the long, dark commute, but so tired. Go through. Hopefully this will help. It's a Friday. and raving. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. If you've got any achievements, do share. Tracy in Barnsley's just got back from a 4-miler. Not easy with a dog acting as an anchor. I'm a Cooper, though. Welcome, Cooper. Yeah, I thought the idea that you could tie your dog, to tie the dog, not just the dog to your belt, it's a thing, to tie the dog's lead to your belt and then pull you, but Cooper was just sitting still and he had to drag him around.
Put on a skateboard.
Yes, who, the dog?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, then if the dog's staying still,
oh, okay.
Coming down.
I thought you meant to shove it in front of you. I'm like, oh, this doesn't make any sense, Mike. Are you mad? I don't mind a skateboarding dog, though. You get there. I like them online, don't you? And surfing dogs.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're all there.
I don't mind them. Don't mind them at all. So if you've achieved anything anyway, 88,291. I did go to the gym last night. They used to call it bums and tums. No more. They call it something and abs, which I refuse to say because I'm a lady. And I go into the gym and go, I'm here for abs. Bums and tums. It's good. A lot of this movement, a lot of squatting.
A lot of squatting.
Girding in a mirror with lots of other ladies.
It's a good look.
And it's only when I'm in front of this massive mirror with some complete strangers that I realise I've worn a terrible outfit for bums and tums. Because, you know, the trousers were too high and too tight, and the top was too
high-waisted
short.
Simon Cowell job, wasn't it?
Yes, Simon Cowell running leggings I wore with a top and a short vest.
Actually, you pulled it off.
I'm sure I certainly did when I got home, Mike. Tell us, World of Sport back pages, what a guani.
Trouble and strife at Chelsea. We thought Gus Hiddink was starting to turn the tide at Stamford Bridge after 2 draws and a victory in their last match out, but now it seems a training ground bust-up looks to be dominating their preparation for the FA Cup this weekend. Oscar and Costa dust-up, say the Sun. The reports that their Brazilian midfielder Oscar and Spanish striker Diego Costa have had a fight on the training ground. Oscar Wilde said